for an inquiry into the Ayungin Shoal incident that took place 17 June, resulting in injury to a Philippine Navy personnel. So we have the narration that on 17 June, 6 Philippine vessels took part in an attempted resupply operation. None were able to reach the second Thomas Shoal, where a unit of Philippine Marines is stationed aboard the BRP Sierra Madre, a grounded warship. Since the Chinese Coast Guard intercepted and targeted all the mission vessels, including the rigid-hulled inflatable boats, puncturing them using machetes, knives, and pikes, rendering them immobile. The Chinese forces also confiscated 8 weapons from the Filipino troops after boarding one of the RHIBs and destroyed the boat's communications and navigational equipment, as well as the personal mobile phones of the Filipino personnel. Okay, so we specifically urge that the AFP personnel present at the Ayungin Shoal during the incident should be present this morning, and we have asked the Seaman First Class Underwater Operator Jeffrey Facundo. Are you present? Andiyan ka, no? Kanina pa. Okay. Ita ka sa mic.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, maraming salamat. Anong pangalan mo? Rank, unit?
Seaman First Class Underwater Operator, Jeffrey, ma'am. S. Facundo.
Okay. Maraming salamat at kinikilala namin ang inyong tapang at galang at nagpapasalamat sa serbisyo mo para sa ating bansa, sakripisyo at hirap. Ikaw yung nasaktan nung insidente ng ika-17 ng Hunyo doon sa Ayungin Shoal, tama ba?
Yes, ma'am. Doon mismo sa may Sierra Madre, ma'am.
Ano nangyari? Bakit ka nadali? Bakit naputol yung daliri mo? Ano yung sinasakyan ninyo? Anong sasakyan yon?
Isalaysay ko na lang, ma'am, yung...
Yes, pakisalaysay lang. Alam na naman lahat at napanood na rin yung video para lang maliwanag sa lahat ang mga pangyayari.
Actually, ma'am, nung 17 ng umaga po, nagsimula kami sa Rizal, ma'am, Palawan. Then, binaybay namin po yung Rizal, Palawan to Ayungin Shoal, ma'am. Around...
Ilang barko yon? 6 ang nakalista dun sa dyaryo. Hindi ko alam kung totoo.
Nung umalis kami sa Rizal, Palawan po, ma'am, 4 na rib po, ma'am. 2 sa Marines, then 2 rin sa Nabsug, ma'am.
4 kayo nung umalis?
Yes po, ma'am.
Ilan yung Marine?
2 rib po ng Marines, ma'am. Then 2 rin po sa Nabsug.
Okay.
Then, ma'am, yung ruta ng kabila, ma'am, sa Marines, iwalay. Sabay Sabina Shoal sila, ma'am. Then, yung ginamit namin na call sign sa kabila din, ma'am. Yung sa may
if I may,
Dalagang Bukid po.
Huwag mo nang sabihin muna yung rota. Sabihin mo na lang yung nangyari
sir.
sa'yo. Ha?
Nung nag-ano kami, ma'am, nakarating kami ng Sierra Madre around alas 6 na lang po nung umaga. Yung rib 2 na sakay po ng kabilang boat, ma'am, nakatali na po sila sa may likuran. Then didikit na lang po sila sa
Sino ang nakatali? Sa
yung rib 2
BRP?
po.
Ha?
Rib 2, ma'am.
Rib
Rib number 2.
Alin yun? Marine o Nabsog?
Nabsog. 2 rib lang po yung nakapasok, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
2 Nabsog ang nakapasok. Yung
Yes,
Marine
ma'am.
wala.
Sad to say, ma'am, nasiraan daw sila sa pagpasok, ma'am.
Yung 2 nasira?
Yung isa po, ma'am.
Tapos yung isa?
Binadiyan na lang yung isa po, ma'am.
Okay. So yung Nabsog lang ang dumating sa BRP Sierra Madre. Yung isa nakatali na.
Papatali pa lang po, ma'am.
Ha?
Papatali pa lang po, ma'am.
Papatali pa
Yes,
lang.
ma'am.
Doon ka nadali?
Hindi, ma'am.
Teka. Sige, magkwento
Sa
ka.
rib 1 po ako, ma'am.
Okay.
Ngayon po, ma'am, yung rib, nung papatali na po yung rib number 2, around pa mga 5 minutes na po kami nandun sa Sierra Madre. Dumating po yung rib, yung inboard rib ng Chinese, ma'am. Hindi ko alam kung Coast Guard ba or plan. Then po, ma'am, ang nangyari, pagkarating po nila agad, wala na pong warning, diniretso na yung pagbangga po. Nagbanggaan na po.
Ilan
Nag-aaram
sila?
around,
Marami sila? Isang barko lang?
hindi ma'am,
Ilan sila?
walong rib ma'am. Sama na yung aluminum rib ng Coast Guard ma'am, Chinese Coast Guard.
Hindi, yung sa Chinese Coast Guard. Ilan
Walong
sila?
ma'am, walong rib ma'am.
Ilan?
8 more or less ma'am.
8 vessels?
More or less ma'am.
Okay. 8 plus or minus 8. Ilang katao? Yung nakita mo lang, yung alam mo.
Sa bawat rib ma'am.
Ha?
Bawat rib po,
Oo.
more or less din 10 ma'am.
Okay.
Sama operator.
Kayo, ilang kayo?
Sa nabsog lang po ma'am.
Oo, dun sa...
10, ma'am.
Yung sa RIP 1, yung kasama mo.
Yung nabsog ma'am.
Oo.
5 kami ma'am.
Isa plus 4? Ganon?
5
Total,
katao ma'am.
5 lang kayo. So, kalahati lang kayo nung China.
Sa rib ma'am, 5 tao lang din. Bali
Okay.
10. Sa kanila,
10. Isa kanila, 10.
bawat rib.
Bawat trip. Tapos
Yes, ma'am.
8 yun.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Anong ginawa nila bilanggan?
More or less lang po yun ma'am.
Oh, yeah, syempre, kung ano lang nakita mo at naaalala. No? Tapos, paano nila sinagupa yung tropa nyo? Sabi mo, dumating, 5 minutes ka pa lang,
Yes, ma'am.
tinatali, biglang dumating sila. Napakarain
Yes,
nila, sakay-sakay nila, napakarami ring tao.
Yes ma'am.
Anong ginawa nila? Lumapit sa inyo?
Lumapit
Diba?
at biglang
Binangga kayo
binangga
bigla?
na po ma'am. Yes ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Tapos,
Then yun na po ma'am.
kasi ang nakita namin sa video, 'di ba? Parang binangga kayo, pero hindi na namin nakikita, magulo eh. Tapos parang may mga hawak sila, 'di ba? May mga maso, mga piko, hindi ko maintindihan kutsilyo ba 'yon?
Palakol ma'am. Palakol.
Palakol
po ma'am.
May mga palakol
Fire
sila.
axe.
Lahat sila?
Yung nakita ko ma'am, isang tao lang yung nakita ko na may parax. Pero halos lahat sa kanila ma'am may mga mahabang tubo na may matutulis sa dulo.
Yes.
Kaya
Paano mo nakita nagbunutan? Habang nagtatali kayo, dumating sila, binangga kayo, tapos naglabas na ng palakol.
ano ma'am, nung yung kabilang rib ma'am, sila inaano na ma'am, binabangga na tapos tinutusok na yung mismong tube ng ano, yung mga nakatali, yung tali na tinali sa Sierra Madre po, pinagpuputol po nila ma'am. Pero hindi naman pumapayag yung tropa ma'am na nila putulin nila. Kaya yun ma'am, nagkaroon na ng konting labanan doon ma'am. Pero wala tayong armas
Pero
na gamit.
narinig ba ninyo, nagkaroon ba ng babala o sinigawan ba kayo na maglalapit? Meron bang warning bago sila nagtutusok doon?
Negative ma'am.
Walang salita?
Wala.
Kasi parang yun ang version na sinabi nila, marami daw warning, sinabihan. Wala kayong narinig
Hindi
na...
ko maintindihan yung sigawan ma'am inchik.
Pero may mga sigaw? O sinabihan ba kayo? O awat kayo dyan? Kahit hindi nyo naintindihan, malalaman mo naman sa tono ng boses, huwag ninyo gagawin yan. Kahit ibang salita, di ba, sa tono pa lang, nagsisigawan na eh. Meron bang ganun?
Yung bago sila ma'am, sigaw, pero yung pagsigaw nila, yun na rin, nag-aano na rin sila. Binabanggaan na rin nila tayo ma'am.
Binabangga na talaga?
Yes ma'am.
Sabay? Wala silang...
Yes ma'am, sabay.
Oo. Siyempre, hindi mo maintindihan kung ano sinasabi nila kasi
Yes, ma'am.
nananakot ba o yung palakol ba, parang itinaas ba sa inyo sa malapit sa katawan, walang ganon?
Hindi siya palakol ma'am, yung parang customized na spear.
Okay.
Yung dulo niya
Yung dulo
parang
niya may
karit.
tusok.
Karit po.
Oo.
Yung iba, tusok.
Pero tinakot ba kayo na parang sasaksakin kayo or tinuro sa katawan ninyo, ganon?
Ang gusto talaga nilang kunin ma'am kasi nakapasok na tayo sa Sierra Madre, yung
Oo.
rib talaga namin. Yung rib talaga ma'am.
Yung rip.
Opo.
Yun ang gusto nilang kunin.
Pero kung-
hindi naman nananakot na sasaktan kayo o tinuturo sa
Ganun din ma'am.
Pareho na rin yun.
Ganun din ma'am.
Okay. Armado ba kayo nun? Palibhasa, syempre, sundalo kayo, nabsog kayo. Meron kang barel? Kahit tago?
Ang advice sa amin, ma'am, na magdala ng baril.
So, may
Pero tago yun.
Ha?
Tago, ma'am, tago. Nilagay na yun sa box lang, ma'am. Kasi yun ang gagamitin namin. Kami kasi yung papalit sana na tao sa ayun po.
Kayo na ang pupunta sa Sierra Madre.
Yes, ma'am. Doon na rin yung rib
Mag-shift
na
kayo.
may iwan po, dalawang rib, ma'am.
I see. Okay.
Kami yung kapalitan din.
Bakit
Para-
kaya kayo pinadala ng baril kahit nakatago? Gagamitin ba? Siyempre, hindi, ano?
Hindi, ma'am. Kabilin-bilin na lang po sa amin, ma'am, sa rules of engagement na magpaputok lang kung pinaputukan tayo.
Magpapaputok lang.
Kung pinaputukan po tayo.
Kung yung ginamit, yung mga pantusok, abay, hindi putok yun. So, hindi kayo magpapaputok talaga.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yung mga
Depensa lang.
spear, palakol, hindi yun pwede.
Depensa lang sa boat natin, ma'am.
Okay.
Ayaw lang namin na sirain nila yung gamit natin.
Nakaakyat, di ba, sila doon sa art feed ninyo? Nakaakyat sila sa sinasakyan ninyo, di ba? Yung
Yung-
sa video eh.
Yung ano po, ma'am, yung pwesto po nung nakakyat na sila, hinila na nila yung rib natin palabas ng ayungin. Wala.
Nakaboard sila, tapos hinila nila.
Hindi ko na po masagot, ma'am, kasi naiwa na naputol na po yung daliri ko. Napaiwan na ako sa Sierra Madre.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
nakuha ba yung baril mo? O yung baril mo kasama?
Sir. Yes po, ma'am.
Nakuha?
Yes, ma'am.
Nakuha ang baril mo?
Hindi, wala sa akin, hindi na ko yung baril. Sa iba ko na tinago, ma'am, eh. Hindi na kasya sa pelican box. Yung baril ko, hindi na nakuha, ma'am. Sa iba ko tinago.
Sa ibang tao?
Hindi, doon ko tinago sa harapan, ma'am. Kaya limang baril po yung...
So, lahat kayo?
Dalawang baril po yung hindi...
Sorry, lahat kayo nakuha ng baril?
Dalawa po kami ang hindi nakunan, ma'am.
Sabi mo, 5 kayo, 2 nakuha
Hindi.
ng baril. Sorry.
Baril, ma'am, baril yung nakuha po.
Sorry?
Dalawang baril, ma'am, ang hindi nakuha. Tapos 5 yung...
2 baril hindi nakuha, pero
Yes.
kung 5 kayo, 5 baril dapat. Kunyari sa 3.
Hindi po, ma'am. Yung iba, walang... Hindi kasi maiiwan doon ng sayungin yung iba, ma'am. Yung isa babalik po kasi sa ano yun. Papunta sa...
Ano nangyari sa baril? 2 kinuha?
Yung dalawang baril lang po ang hindi nakuha, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Kasi hindi namin nilagay sa pelican box. Yung box na itip po naman.
Naka-box. Oo, nakita ko nga may
Yes, ma'am.
picture doon sa pinakita
Yes.
sa media. Oo, nandun sa media. So, 2 baril
Hindi.
nakuha. Teka,
Hindi nakuha.
hindi nakuha.
Yes, ma'am.
Ilan ang nakuha? 3 nakuha. Kasi 5 eh.
5, ma'am. Iba yung baril namin, ma'am. 5
nakuha.
5, ma'am, or i-find out ko, ma'am.
Hindi ka sure.
Pero alam ko, ma'am, 5.
Hindi kasi 5 kayo, tapos may 2 na nasa box.
Hindi po, ma'am. Yung baril namin na 2 rib, magkasama na yung baril namin doon, ma'am.
Okay.
So, hindi talaga namin intention na kukunin yun.
So, hindi mo talaga bit-bit?
Yes, ma'am. Nakatago talaga yun, ma'am. Tago, ma'am.
Nakatago, naka-box eh, nakita ko
Yes,
sa picture, ganun. Okay. So, yung baril mo. So, hindi ka sure kung 5 yung nakuha, pero ang alam mo, 5, dahil kada isa sa inyo may
Ay-
bit-bit.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anong baril yun?
Car 15 po, ma'am.
Ha?
Car 15. Parang M4A1 din.
Ha?
Parang M4A1 pero Car 15.
Mm. Okay. So, ano nangyari noon? Yung sasakyan, yung arbit ninyo, hinila ba ng PCG?
Yes, ma'am. Papuntang, palabas
Hinila ng
ng...
PCG? Sinong humila?
CCG, ma'am.
Ha?
CCG.
Ng Chinese?
Yes, ma'am.
Oo, hinsan nila dinala.
Hindi ko na maano, pero kwento ng tropa, malayo, ma'am. Malayo sa ayungin. Kasi naputulan na ako ng daliri, ma'am. Nasa Sierra
Paano ka
Madre.
naputulan?
Yung...
Kasi iba-iba yung sinasabi at hindi makita sa video. Sabi nung iba, naipit daw nung binangga. Sabi
Yung-
naman nung iba, yung sa spear. Ano ba
Hindi,
talaga
ma'am.
nangyari? Ikaw lang
Yung rib po nila, ma'am, nung unang bangga po sa atin, ito yung rib natin, ma'am, ito yung rib nila. Unang bangga po, hindi siya ganong buwelo. So, gumanon lang yung rib, ma'am. Hindi pa ako nadali nun.
Okay.
Ngayon, nung bumuelo, ma'am, kumuha ng buwelo.
Buwelo.
Tapos, inano kami, binangga kami. Tatlo po kami nasa harapan, baw, ma'am. Tatlo. Ako yung sa kaliwa. Yung dalawa ko pong kasama, ma'am, nasa harapan din. Isa sa harap, yung isa sa kanan po. Ngayon, yung rib ng kalaban, ma'am, dito sa kaliwa,
Oo.
umangat po, ma'am. Pumatong sa rib natin. Tapos yung kill niya, yung ilalim po na matulis
Right.
na... Nung pagbangga po na ano pa ako out of balance, na tumba. Ngayon, ma'am, yung rib na to, yung sana ako bumagsak, doon rin siya bumagsak po, ma'am.
Yung mismong kill.
Ay, doon rin
yung
siya
mismong kill,
palabas. Patulis sa ilalim.
Yung patulis, yun ang talagang tumama sa kamay
Yes,
mo.
ma'am.
Swerte mo naman, kawawa ka na. Nadali ka. Doon talaga nadali ka na.
Yes, ma'am. Sa
Ano-
pagbangga nila ng... Kasi kung hindi pumatong yung rib nila, ma'am, hindi rin.
Oo, pumatong.
Malakas kasi yung ano nila.
Ay, ibig sabihin ng pumatong. Talaga bumuelo sila para iangat ng todo-todo.
Para banggain tayo, ma'am, pero yun ang nangyari. Pumatong.
Okay. Kailan nila na-disarmahan, nakuha yung mga baril ninyo? Bago naputol ang kamay mo o pakatapos?
Huling part na po yun, ma'am.
Ah.
Huling part na, ma'am.
Huling-huli na.
Yes, ma'am.
After, kinuha na yung mga baril.
Yung tinuuna nila yung dalawang rib po, ma'am, palalabas ng ayungin.
Kinuha na nila yung dalawang rip.
Ginawa nila yung dalawang rib, pinagsisira yung gamit. Doon na sa labas ng ayungin, Shol, ma'am.
Ang balita, pati yung personal ninyong gamit, yung inyong mga cellphone, sinira din.
Yung dalawang both guys po, ma'am.
Oh.
Kasi yung gamit nila na cellphone sa pag-navigate, pinatay kasi namin yung navigational system ng rib para hindi
Oo.
halata nung pagpasok, ma'am.
So, yung pang-navigational, pinatay. Yung personal, anyari?
Yung dalawang tropa, ma'am, yun ang ginamit nilang navigational system, ma'am, yung dalawang cellphone nila. Pinagsisira din.
I see, sinira.
Yes, ma'am.
Tapos, kailan sila umalis? Kailan natapos yung insidente? Ano nangyari? Di, hinila na nila yung dalawang sasakyan, andun kayo, asan kayo?
Ay, hindi. Wala ako doon, ma'am. Nandun ako sa Sierra Madre po.
Nasa Sierra Madre ka na?
Yes, ma'am.
Tapos yung kasamahan mo, nasa Sierra Madre din?
Hindi. Tatlo lang po kami yung naiwan sa Sierra Madre, ma'am. Yung iba, ma'am, hinila na papuntang labas ng ayungin, dalawang rib.
Hinila nino?
Chinese, ma'am.
Ha?
Chinese po, ma'am.
Hinila ng Chinese.
Yes, ma'am.
Tapos, saan sila dinala?
Hindi. Sabi ng, ma'am, tropa, malapit na daw sa Sabina Shoal.
Okay.
Hindi. Malayo na sa ayungin, ma'am. Basta hindi na matanaw nila yung ayungin.
Tapos, iniwan na lang sila ron.
Tinawagan yung Coast Guard, ma'am. PCG.
Yung PCG ang nag-rescue sa kanila.
Yes, ma'am. Nasira na
Balik,
daw.
kung dalawa kayo sa Sierra Madre, ilang
Tatlo, ma'am. Tatlo po.
Tatlo sa Sierra Madre.
Yes, ma'am, naiwan.
Tapos, dalawa yung hinila.
Dalawang rib, ma'am, yung hinila. Bali, 7 tao na lang yung naiwan sa... Ay, 7 sa amin, pero may mga tropa pa na civis, ma'am, na kasama namin na sakay sa barko na, sa rib namin.
Sige.
Sakay na civis.
Masasabi bang aksidente to sa iyo? Kasi nakita mo yung
Hindi.
unang bangga, tapos ikalawang bangga.
Kung-
Inangat pa yung kill na sinadya talagang makaakyat. Paano ba yun?
Kung...
Ikaw na nga, sa opinion mo, hindi naman tayo...
Hindi siya may tawag na aksidente, ma'am, eh. Intentional, ma'am, eh.
Okay.
Intentional yung pagbangga, pagbutas, pagsira.
Kung intentional, ano kaya intention nila? Saktan kayo?
Ang
Intention
intention...
kayo ng armas? Akyatin yung Sierra Madre? Kunin ang barko ninyo? Anong intention nila? Ikaw, kasi nandun ka. Yung kaguluhan na yun, anong pakiramdam mo? Anong gusto nilang gawin?
Sir,
Hindi, opinion mo lang sa kaguluhan na yun.
yung ayaw na nilang resupply through rotation sa ayungin, ma'am.
Basta ayaw kayong paakyatin.
Ayaw kaming pa-resupplyin, ayaw paakyatin. Kasi, babawasan na yung tao sa ayungin. Para, yun yung nila, ma'am.
Yun naman, yun ang...
Para sa akin, yung intention.
Sa iyo, yun ang
Yes, ma'am.
intention, harangin yung pagre-resupply at yung pagre-reposition ninyo doon sa
Resupply and rotation, ma'am.
Oo, ayaw nila talaga na
Yes, ma'am.
makatapos kayo ng mission. Oo.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, may tanong ang ating mga senador. I think si Senador Risa may statement.
Yamanak, Madam Chair. Ayoko lang i-interrupt si Seaman First Class Facundo kanina.
Last na lang. Anong, may idadagdag ka pa? Meron ka pang nahalata o napansin
Yes,
o
ma'am.
ibig sabihin?
Ikwento ko na lang, ma'am, kasi hindi ko natuloy yung kwento kanina.
Sorry.
Ayan.
Ay, okay.
Pero,
Ano ba yung
Madam Chair,
kwento mo?
kasi-
bago sila
Sorry.
kumpleto ng kwento nila, kung maaari ko lang ipahayag na saludo po ako sa inyo, Seaman First Class Facundo, at sa mga kasamahan ninyo sa rotation and resupply mission na iyon, sa mga kasamahan nyo sa Philippine Navy sa ilalim ng pangunguna ni Vice Admiral Adasi, at gayon din Chief of Staff
Sorry,
Browner.
Risa, patapusin at pa natin. Hindi ko
Of course, of course.
Edit mo, akala ko
Of
eh.
course, gusto ko lang magsaludo kay Seaman First Class Facundo dahil sa tinanaw mong kapansanan dahil sa ginawa ng China laban sa atin, sa inyo. Salamat po.
Yes, Jeff, meron kang idadagdag pa pala. Wala pang
Yes.
ending tong kwento
Yes, ma'am.
natin. Sorry,
Yun po yung nangyari nung nagbanggaan na, ma'am, lahat, ma'am. Umakyat na po kami. Yung naputol na, umakyat na ako sa Sierra Madre. Nung natow na po yung dalawang rib palabas ng ayungin, nag-attempt po kami ng medical evacuation. Yun nga nangyari. Rubber boat. Nung around 1 nautical mile na kami, ma'am, from Sierra Madre, binutas po ng Coast Guard yung rubber boat namin. Chinese Coast Guard.
Alin ang binutas?
Yung rubber boat po, ma'am, yung maliit.
Yung sinasakyan
Yung itim.
ng Medivac?
Kami, ma'am, sakay kami ng medevac. First attempt namin. Then,
Okay.
bumalik kami sa Sierra Madre po. Kasi butas na yung
Tama.
lulubog. Pagbalik namin ng ma'am, doon na kami nag-stay hanggang sa gabi ng alas 11 ma'am, na
Ng gabi?
aboard na ako sa Philippine Coast Guard, ma'am, vessel.
Doon ka kinuha na ng Philippine Coast Guard?
Hindi, ma'am, kami yung mismong pumunta sa rib ng Coast Guard, then yung rib ng Coast Guard, ma'am, papunta sa barko nila. Mga 20 nautical miles galing, around 20 nautical miles galing Ayungin Shoal, ma'am.
Tapos, pumunta na kayo sa barko ng Coast Guard?
Yes, ma'am.
Tapos
Tapos yun na po yung huling,
inuwi ka na?
sama na rin yung dalawang boat namin, ma'am. Tinila na rin ng barko ng Coast Guard.
Binutas nila yung sasakyan, pero may sinira rin ba doon sa Sierra Madre?
Wala.
Ang mga Chino, wala.
Nagbato lang sila ng mga corals, ma'am. Binato nila ng mga corals yung tao sa taas ng Ayungin.
Saan galing?
Sierra Madre.
Saan
Sa rib
galing
nila,
yung
ma'am.
coral?
Sa rib nila.
Malamang sa dagat din natin, Madam
Yeah,
Chair.
oo. So, yung Chinese, binato ng
Yes, ma'am.
binato, yung Sierra.
Mga
Kailan
tao.
to?
Yun, same day, ma'am, ng nangyaring insidente.
Kasi sabi mo, 6 a.m. ka dumating, di ba?
Kami, ma'am.
Kayo, 6
Yes,
a.m. Di kayo nakaalis hanggang 11 ng gabi?
Ay, hindi po, ma'am. Ako, ma'am.
Hindi, kasi di ba 6 a.m. kayo dumating doon? Anong oras kaya yung mga Chino dumating?
Mga 6:10.
O talaga,
6:05, ma'am. Agad-agad
Sabi
kagad.
mo nga, 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. 5 minutes, ganyan.
Anong oras sila umalis?
Nung nahila na nila yung dalawang rib palabas, ma'am,
Mga bandang kailan na yan? Matagal ba kayo? Matagal ba sila ron?
hindi ko, mga around 1 hour din siguro, ma'am. 1 hour. I-ano ko na lang sa iba, ma'am. Hindi ko nakita yung oras, ma'am, eh.
O, syempre. Pero yung more or less parang isang oras rin yung hinila nila. Tsaka sila umalis.
Yes, ma'am.
I see.
Ay, mag-uumaga na pala, ma'am, mag-alas 8 ata. Kasi maliwanag na.
Taas na yung
Yes,
araw.
ma'am.
O, ang init-init ngayon.
Yeah.
After 1 to 2 hours, nag-alisa na sila.
Yes, ma'am.
After,
Sabay-
nung nakuha yung dalawang,
Rib. Yes,
yung
ma'am.
dalawang rip.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mula 8 o'clock hanggang alas 11, walang may alam na nandun kayo.
Alam, ma'am, kasi kami ng medevac, ma'am. Nag-attempt kami ng
yung-
first medevac.
Pero yung first attempt ninyo, anong oras yun?
Around 9, 9 a.m. din, 8 or 9 din, ma'am.
Ah,
Agad-agad din, ma'am. Nung nahila na yung dalawang rib, nag-ano rin kami, ma'am, nag-rubber boat din kami. Kasi habulin nga, ma'am, habulin namin sila. Para,
kahit tuguan
hindi,
ka?
para sa medevac, ma'am, sama kami sa kanila.
Ah,
Pero hindi namin alam na, hindi ko pa kasi alam na that time na hinihila na pala yung rib natin, ma'am.
tama. So, bumalik na lang kayo sa Sierra Madre at maghintay kasi wala na kayong choice.
Kasi binutas nila yung
Binutas yung
rubber boat
yung
natin,
rubber
ma'am.
boat.
Yes, ma'am.
So, naghintay kayo gabing-gabi na, alas 11, halos sa
Alas 7 kami nakaalis sa Ayungin, ma'am. Then, around 11, mag-12 na ng midnight, nakarating kami sa barko ng Coast Guard, ma'am. PCG.
Ah, okay. Okay. May dadagdag ka pa? Anong pakiramdam mo nung panahon na yan?
Wala, okay lang man sa akin na
Okay lang, sige lang.
wala man akong ano, ma'am, yung pinag-alala ko lang kasi yung nawawala yung dalawang rib namin.
Tama.
Nandoon yung tropa din na kasama doon.
Yung mga kasama mo.
Yes, ma'am.
Inaalala mo lang yun.
Yes, ma'am.
Oo.
Yun lang, ma'am.
Wala kang nararamdaman na iba? Wala kang sakit o tama maliban sa daliri mong nadali?
Ayos naman na napagaling naman sa hospital. Nagre-recover lang na amoebiasis.
Oo nga. Tama. Maraming salamat at
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
napakatindi ng dinaanan ninyo. Back to Senator Risa po.
Yamanak, Madam Chair. So, ibig sabihin, sinaktan na nung mga Chino yung sundalo natin sa Philippine Navy, binutasan pa nila yung rubber boat para hindi siya makatanggap ng medical attention. Ang galing talaga, Madam Chair. Yung opening statement ko po sana kanina, kaya lang ayaw ko ngang i-interrupt si Seaman First Class Facundo. Preliminarily po, kaugnay nung unang agenda natin ngayong araw, at the proper time, maghahabol na lang po ako ng ilang mga tanong sa Department of National Defense tungkol sa ating cyber defense doctrine kaugnay nung Chinese influence operations. Pero kaugnay po nitong ating kasalukuyang agenda, Madam Chair, China's actions at Ayungin Shoal must be condemned repeatedly and relentlessly. As a Filipino and as a senator, I share the hurt and pain of the Philippine Navy over our wounded personnel. China severely violated not only international law, but our human rights. This is unacceptable. Violence should not be committed on our seas. We must push for a de-escalation in the West Philippine Sea. Our security establishment, however, has to be prepared for continuous unlawful escalation by the Chinese government. We have to be prepared for every contingency. What are the probable scenarios? Are we prepared for a blockade by the People's Liberation Navy, Chinese Coast Guard, and maritime militia? A blockade of the BRP Sierra Madre? The rules of engagement established by our policymakers have to be very clearly and carefully communicated to the boots on the ground or on the water in this case. We don't need any misunderstandings or miscalculations. Are our contingency plans aligned with those of our allies? I call on government to put politics and diplomacy consistently at the captain's wheel with the Philippine Coast Guard, Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, fisherfolk, and civilian actions. Let us optimize every legal, political, and diplomatic potential to preserve Philippine national interests, security, and peace in the region. Agyamanak, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Do I proceed to my questions, Madam Chair?
Thank you very much. If you will allow, may kasalanan ako eh. Hindi ko napag-oath si Jeffrey Facundo, nakimarites na ako kagad. Pero lahat ng sinasabi ninyo, nasa record naman natin at inaasahan ko na lahat ng sinasabi mo ay tama. Pakinalang bigay ng oath, sakasakali hahanapin pa natin siya. Secretary, please. Atrasado.
Ma'am, may correction pala ako, ma'am.
Yes,
Pitong-
teka muna. Mag-oath man tayo kahit kapraso na lang.
Pitong
Teka.
baril pala yun, ma'am. 7 baril yung nakuha.
Okay, sige, teka muna. Comsec.
Mali pala yung 5, ma'am. Sorry.
Mary, punta
Kaya
tayo
nakakagulo sa sa addition tayo eh. Okay, okay. Sa
Hearsay na lang
Comsec
sa
Dana,
kanya yun
please.
eh. Hearsay
Sir?
na lang yung baril sa kanya kasi hindi naman niya alam. I think later, ma'am, we can give a more factual account
Okay.
on a executive session. Sa kanya, hearsay na lang yung alam
O, tama. Okay. Hindi rin namin makita, puro video lang pinanood namin. So, Comsec, please, yung... Opa.
Sir Facundo, Mary Puntumayo, salamat po. Pakitaas po yung kanang kamay. And repeat after me. I state your name. To hereby swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding. Thank you.
Okay. Ito talaga. Sige, maraming salamat. The chair acknowledges the arrival of Senator Tolentino as well. And I believe Senator Risa, Secretary Manalo wants to make a statement so that he can be excused. Is that correct?
Thank you, ma'am. I could stay on till about noontime, if that's
Okay.
possible.
Okay, that being the case, we'll abide by our rather tight schedule. Senator Ontiveros, please.
Yamanak, Madam Chair. And I won't ask any questions that are too specific since national security is involved. First question, Madam Chair. Either of our...
Sorry,
yes, Madam Chair.
This is getting quite disorderly. Kasalanan ko. Si Senator Tolentino, may opening statement po ba? Pasensya.
Wala po, Madam Chair. Sorry for being late.
No issues. Senator Risa, please.
Yamanak, Madam Chair. So either of our good secretaries could take this, please, or both if they wish. What measures is government taking to de-escalate the tension in the West Philippine Sea, Madam Chair? I think Secretary Manalo, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam. Perhaps in response to that, I could also deliver my short statement because it was addressed on that particular point. I just wanted first to thank you, Senator Marcos, for giving us this opportunity. I just want to say that initially the Department of Foreign Affairs, immediately after the aggressive actions just reported on, denounced these actions, and we also highlighted the fact that they led to the injury of Filipino personnel and damage to our vessels. We issued a public statement on this to this effect, and we also approached the Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs as well as their embassy here. We sternly communicated to our counterparts that it was really incomprehensible how the delivery of basic necessities to our troops on the BSP Sierra Madre could be considered a provocation that would justify an increased level of Chinese actions. And so, therefore, we believe their actions only intensified and escalated tensions. And certainly something we should be concerned about. While we have a policy still, as agreed by President Marcos and President Xi Jinping, that we agreed our government should seek to manage our maritime differences and not let incidents define our bilateral relations, it's clear that many of these recent incidents by China are inconsistent with this declared intention. Nevertheless, the Department of Foreign Affairs, in consultation with the National Maritime Council, which by the way met last Friday to look at the issue, we still believe it's the primacy of dialogue, and diplomacy should prevail even in the face of these serious incidents. Though, of course, I admit it's also a challenge. Nevertheless, we will pursue the peaceful resolution of disputes in accordance with international law, specifically the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea and the 2016 Arbitral Award. And we have been working hard to bring back China to the table to talk with us to resolve differences on these issues. We have an existing mechanism with China. We call it the bilateral consultation mechanism on South China Sea. We had a working group meeting last week in preparation for what we hope will be a meeting between the bilateral of the BCM, or bilateral consultation mechanism. We hope to be held in early July with our Chinese counterparts, specifically to discuss the recent incidents, but also to see whether we can arrive at some understandings which could help. Understandings, what I mean, some kinds of confidence-building measures, which could hopefully create a basis then for more serious discussions to see how we can address these other issues. We've also been in touch quite intensively with our international partners, many of whom, or in fact all of whom, who share our basic position on the importance of international law, a rules-based order, and we are working closely with them in other fora, including last week, even in the United Nations. We issued a number of statements, and we've received support from a number of countries who agree with us on our approach on the need for respect for a rules-based order, international law, especially in the South China Sea, especially with respect to UNCLOS. So we will continue to pursue these efforts, and also let me just assure the committee and the Filipino people that while we are seeking the approach for a peaceful resolution through international law, diplomacy, of course, we are not blind to the incidents which are happening, and we will ensure that whatever confidence-building measures we achieve, they will be not at the expense of the promotion of our sovereignty, sovereign rights, as well as our rights and jurisdiction in the West Philippine Sea. Thank you very much.
Salamat, Madam Chair, at salamat na pareho na kasama sa measures na tinitake ng gobyerno para mag-de-escalate ang tensyon sa West Philippine Sea, yung dialogue, yung peaceful resolution ng conflict, na kapag kinakailangan, tulad ngayon, lalo na, yung boses ng bansa natin sa dialogue at peaceful resolution na yan ay malakas at mataas pa nga. Dahil din gaya ng pinaalala ni Seaman First Class Facundo, bukod sa ginawa ng China sa kanya at sa ibang mga Philippine Navy personnel natin doon, nakita po naman, Madam Chair, sa videos yung paggamit din ng mga Chino ng siren na nakakarinde sa mga tao natin, yung laser, yung na strobe na para ma-disorient yung ating mga tao, at yung paalala ni Seaman First Class Facundo na may dalawang rigid hull inflatable boats pa tayo at yung mga tauhang nakasakay doon na hinahanap pa rin natin. So, ano ba yun? Practically kinidnap ng mga Chino. So, salamat dun sa pagpapatuloy ng gobyerno nung preferred process natin, at the same time yung malakas na pag-communicate sa China laban sa ginagawa nilang ganitong, sabi nga ni Sec Manalo, incomprehensible at hindi talaga katanggap-tanggap. Sana maging mabunga yung parating na bilateral consultation meeting, bagamat sa ganitong mga aggressive actions mukhang tayo lamang ang interesado sa dialogue at peaceful resolution, at kulang na kulang ang pagpapakita ng China ng ang tawag doon, good faith at the table. Kasunod na tanong, Madam Chair, anong strategic at tactical objectives ang hinahabol ng Chinese government kaugnay ng BRP Sierra Madre at Ayungin Shoal? Kasi baka, depending on our view of what their objectives are, we should give some thought to countering their strategy, Madam Chair.
Ma'am, to get a full exposition of it, I'll rather in an executive session.
Very well
we can be
taken,
candid and
Secretary.
forthright.
Thank
Madam
you.
Chair, thank
So,
you.
let's go back to the narration. I think quite a few of our colleagues, including the Senate President, would like a briefing in executive session. So, proceed lang tayo sa alam na ng publiko at nagnanais ng kaliwanagan.
But I think
Yes,
Coast Guard,
Senator Tolentino,
Admiral
please.
Gaban is raising his hand.
Yes,
To be
Admiral
recognized.
Gavan, I believe Coast Guard District Palawan, CG Captain Dennis Rem C. Labay is also online. Thank you. We see Captain Labay. Wala lang kayong video. Paki-on lang yung video po. At narito yung bossing ninyo, si CG Gavan. Nais niyo sumagot. Yes, okay, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Ma'am, I'd like to take this opportunity to shed light lang po or to correct the statement earlier made that there are still 2 ribs belonging to the Navy which are missing. Those were already recovered at the time. So there's no missing boat at this point. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat para doon.
Nor personnel. All the personnel were recovered by the Coast Guard at the time.
Maraming salamat
Thank
po,
you.
Admiral, Madam Chair. May I proceed with my questions, Madam Chair?
Yep,
Yamanak, Madam Chair. So I'll just try my questions and will gladly give way kapag may iba pa na sa executive session mas mabuting pag-usapan. Ano po yung legal implications ng isang dayuhang bansa diretsyong nagda-damage sa isang Philippine Navy vessel, naninira ng equipment at umaagaw ng mga sandata natin, Madam Chair?
Senator Ontiveros, perhaps we can
Yes, Madam Chair.
discuss these questions together in executive session.
When?
In the meantime, if you'll allow me, let's just set down the narration of facts so that it's clear to the public exactly what happened. Okay lang, hold in abeyance muna yung question na yan.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Okay, so one detail that caught my attention, tulad nga ng sinabi ni Jeff Facundo, during the previous incidents last year, the units involved were Coast Guard units. This time, the mention has been made of NAVTOCOM as well as Marines. It was always the Philippine Coast Guard before. Now we are seeing military deployment. Has there been a change in strategy in the RORE missions? We note that there were no Coast Guard vessels at all accompanying these resupply
There were, ma'am.
vessels for the
There
first
were.
time.
There were. Yes, ma'am. And
There
the
were, hindi
tactical...
lang nabanggit. So what
Hindi-
happened? Kasi dalawang reef na,
We can-
dalawang reef na Navy, dalawang reef na Marine. Nasira
May Coast
yung
Guard
Marine,
vessels.
tapos yung Navy na tuloy, umakyat sa Sierra Madre, pero yung Coast Guard nakatutok din. It's not like they weren't there.
Nakatutok po.
Okay,
Tapos
sige.
meron pa pong ibang mga elemento na hindi po namin pwede
There's
discuss
no
ngayon.
need, there's no need. We
Ah.
just need to be clarified kasi
Coast Guard
maraming
was
nagtatanong.
involved from the planning and in the execution, ma'am.
Pero
Nandun
kasi
sila.
nagulat kami, bakit yung nadali, militar. Dati kasi hindi militar.
Kahit
di
na
ba,
naman
Coast Guard?
noon po, hindi pumapasok sa ayungin yung Coast Guard. Naghahatid lang po.
Hanggang hatiran lang.
Opo.
Pero Navy talaga nakatutok. Tama ba? Yung NAVSOCOM talaga.
yung nung araw po yung UM1, UM2, naalala nyo po yung mga vessels na yun.
So, there were PCG vessels in the area.
Yes, ma'am.
What was their role since they
Ma'am,
weren't
we
visible?
can disclose it later because it was a whole tactical plan which we cannot
The
disclose.
other
it, ma'am.
issue is, if they were nearby and they were in the area, bakit nag-intay sina Jeff at yung nasaktan ng 12 oras to rescue a Filipino soldier who was seriously injured?
I think
It sounds like the Coast Guard was very far away. Is that correct? Maybe Coast Guard Labay, nandun ka sa Palawan, CG Gaban. Ang layo naman kung 12 oras nag-iintay itong mga to. Yes po.
Yes, just to make sure that the public is not misled. The Coast Guard was there around 12 nautical miles away from the main engagement area. And as early as around 8 o'clock, we were already preparing to do the rescue. But of course, we have to imagine that the tension was
8
very
o'clock ng umaga o 8
past,
o'clock
past
ng
in the
hapon?
morning. Around more or less...
8 a.m.
around
malapit na kayo.
No, we were
You were
already
there na?
preparing
Okay.
to launch our ribs and do the rescue. But we have to be very conscious as well that the situation at the time was very tense. So the
Naabutan
Philippine,
ninyo yung mga Chinese Coast Guard?
yes,
Nakita ninyo?
may ship-to-ship communications naman po on the ground, Your Honor. So
And what did they communicate?
Actually, the China Coast Guard informed the Philippine Coast Guard that there were Navy personnel injured. So
Anong sabi ninyo?
that we will render rescue operations. So
Chair, Madam Chair.
Umangal sila na may Filipino military nagsumbong sa inyo.
the rest, Madam Chair, maybe I can share in executive
Fine.
session. But at this
That's-
point, I just would like to, if I'm be allowed
That you
to.
were in fact there.
Yeah, we
And
were in
you
fact
were-
there. The Coast Guard did everything it can to render aid to the soldiers, and we did.
Kasi maraming nagsasabi, katagal-tagal ng 12 oras.
Yes, the whole process took
Eh, kung
more
may
than 12
duguan,
hours
napakatagal
because
nun.
it was a very tense situation and we had to continuously communicate with the other side, employing everything we can.
You
And
had
we
continuous...
succeeded.
Sorry.
We succeeded eventually,
Okay.
but it took a while.
All
But
right.
we did. So we did three things.
Madam Chair,
We
Madam Chair.
extracted,
Let's allow him to finish.
we extracted the personnel, we provided medical aid, and we towed the destroyed boats. All the requirements needed by the military was provided by the Coast Guard at the time. I just would like to disabuse public minds that the Coast Guard was late. We were there, and we did our
Yes,
best.
kasi parang gano'n ang lumalabas kasi
No.
nga napakatagal daw.
No.
Naghintay lang kayo na humupa ang tensyon. Ganon?
We did not wait. We even did our part to accelerate the de-escalation of the tension at the time.
What did you do to de-escalate?
We employed our female radio operators, the angels of the sea.
Anong ginawa nila?
And somehow the psychological element played up, and the tension
Ganon?
subsided
Madam
at
Chair?
the time. So malaki po ang
Interjection
role
lang.
ng kababaihan, Madam
Teka
Chair.
muna, nauna si Senator
Yes, ma'am.
Tolentino po. Okay, so you did three things. You said you managed to rescue personnel, is that correct? Medical assistance, and lastly, you actually towed the 2 destroyed boats. So, in fact, it wasn't like the Coast Guard was sleeping on the job, is that correct?
Yes, Madam Chair. I'd like the public to be aware of that.
Ma'am,
Yes.
may I
Thank you,
add,
Madam.
I confirm the assistance and the support of the Coast Guard from the inception of the operation to the end. They performed their roles as they were supposed to do. So,
Yes, Senator Tolentino, please, on the same topic.
Yeah, same topic, Madam Chair. Since we are crisscrossing, tiptoeing, and probably threading the thin line between matters of national security and intricate
Yes,
details,
we will be...
perhaps an executive session might
Yes,
be...
we have agreed on executive session, and even the Senate President would like to attend, but I think it's a matter of public interest that we lay down at least the narration of facts so that it's clear-cut and non-controversial, and that the public is disabused of so much that's come out in the
It's the
media.
same, Madam Chair. Maybe just request the resource persons present here that you exercise prudence once you detail the narrative that you want to emphasize, because matters of national security again would be crossed. So kayo na po exercise the necessary discretion in narrating what you know.
I think nalilito rin yung tao dahil yung PCG, normally, yung spokesman ninyo, lumalabas with statements. Eh ito, parang support role kayo. As a matter of fact, hindi kayo nag-statement for a change. Parang ganun eh. Kasi nauuna kayo dati mag-statement. So akala nung tao, wala talaga yung PCG. Is this a PCG or is it an AFP operation? Yes, Senator.
ma'am, it's an
Secretary.
AFP operation.
AFP operation. And
Yes, ever since, ma'am, it's an AFP, but of course, we need to change
it's an
our...
AFP operation.
Yes.
That's unqualified.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that being
Since before.
Since before.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's never been a PCG. Why was it that parang nauuna magsalita yung PCG dati?
Well, ma'am, because the AFP has a discipline, particularly now, we are perfecting it of operational security and
Okay.
information management.
So, pero first time ngayon na nahuli si...
We have been introducing our new operational security paradigm slowly, in accordance also with our capability upgrades and our force protection and integrity mechanisms. That is why there's been some sort of shift.
So in fact, the shift only occurs in the media repertorial end. Ibig sabihin, it's always been AFP as an operation, and it's only now that the AFP was the first to speak. Yun lang yung pagre-release
Yes,
ng
ma'am.
balita. Pero
Yes.
actually, mulat sa poll, AFP na to.
Yes, ma'am, because the vessel being resupplied is an Philippine Navy vessel.
Nabanggit kasi ni Senator Ontiveros dun sa de-escalation of tensions at nabanggit rin ni Secretary Manalo, isn't it advisable that we stick to the old routine of using civilian units such as the Coast Guard to conduct the RORE and
The Coast Guard ma'am,
de-escalate?
has never been used to conduct RORES.
So RORE has always been military. You're saying this as far as when?
We can discuss it, ma'am, but it has been since the start. It has been
The start that's that's President
several
Aquino.
years ago. Yes, ma'am.
From
I-
President Aquino?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Okay. There's been a suggestion to use helicopters and then there were different opinions na yung helicopter mas
We can
magulo.
discuss
May
it.
helipad kasi yung BRP Magbanwa, di ba?
Ma'am, we can discuss it later.
Okay, but that was one of the possibilities and
There's
then
several options that have
that's an
been-
option ba to take off from Magbanwa and then rappel down to Sierra Madre?
All those options, ma'am, are viable options.
They're viable.
And we leave it to the Admiral Torres, being the
Siyempre.
Westcom commander, to decide what the appropriateness.
Sure, but they're all being studied, I understand. Is that correct?
Yes,
Kasi
ma'am.
ang daming haka-haka sa media. Gusto lang namin na aalagaan at nababantayan na pagtatanggol natin ang ating mga sundalo kung may mas safe, ika nga, na walang masyadong mapanganib at walang madali, mas okay sana, no?
Opo, ma'am. Naturally, ma'am, in accordance with the statement of the President, the welfare of the soldiers and safety are paramount. And let me also digress to the question of Senator Intiveros, if I may be permitted. President has said we're not in the business of instigating wars. Nonetheless, we have to really be conscious of our obligations under Article 1 of the Constitution that our territorial integrity and sovereignty are not compromised. And we're playing a very, very delicate balance here between not compromising our sovereignty and sovereign rights through acquiescence or any form of permission seeking or countenancing by another party, with balancing the safety of our people and the risk of a miscalculation. Therefore, the rules of engagement have been very strict, and I join our country in praising the restraint and professionalism shown by our troops, because one shot in anger could have ignited something which, fortunately, because of the superior training and discipline of the troops, was not done, did not happen. Nonetheless, our mandate really is to ensure that none of our sovereign rights and our sovereignty and territorial integrity are compromised. And I think the troops are very, very they're very adamant in performing this mission with as much professionalism as they can. So, in addition to the de-escalation that the DFA is mandated to do, on the other hand, we have a mandate to continue with our resilience and our building up of a credible deterrent force at the soonest possible time. Because that is the only way we can sustain a credible and fair diplomatic negotiated settlement without violating our constitution. Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks very much, Secretary. That explains that. And Senator Ontiveros, are there other questions that we can settle the narrative?
Ma'am, may I take a West
shortly?
Philippine Sea break for a short while?
Mahabang
allowed.
panahon yun, Madam Chair. West Philippine Sea. Rore lang po. Maybe I can just make of record my questions, Madam Chair, at kung sa executive session lamang pwedeng pag-usapan.
Ay,
Okay,
tama, tama.
I can accept, Madam Chair. But just to make them of record, itatanong ko rin po sana dito or sa executive session na are we prepared for all possible scenarios? Can we resupply the BRP Sierra Madre in the face of what looks to be a blockade by the plan, the CCG, and Maritime Militia, blockade of the BRP Sierra Madre? What steps have we taken to prevent miscalculation from both sides? Are our contingency plans aligned with those of our allies? And can we develop more contingency plans with our allies to respond to all possible scenarios to deter China from escalating the situation further and to reinforce the BRP Sierra Madre? So yun po yung mga tanong ko pa, Madam Chair. Are there any here that the good resource persons would care to? Madam Chair, I think si Admiral Gavan.
Yes, Admiral Gavan is here, and we also have Coast Guard District Head in Palawan, Captain Labay. Baka may sagot po
Thank you,
kayo.
ma'am. Just would like to add to the statement of the kind S&D. Tama po yun that the Coast Guard was not used in the RORE itself. But there was an instance where the Coast Guard was also used for medical evacuation, which is not part of the RORE. There was a situation before this RORE where the Coast Guard...
Pero bahagi rin, dulot rin ng RORE o walang kinalaman?
yes, maybe...
Kailan yun?
it was last month. We can provide the details.
Last month?
Yes, ma'am. So,
That's May? No, that's May? As early as May?
May 19.
Okay.
So, ma'am, I mentioned this to highlight that the Coast Guard has other use as well.
Are you saying
in
that
this.
there was already a Filipino soldier that was hurt? May?
I think he was sick.
Nagkasakit lang?
Yes, and we had to evacuate.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, I think you were answering Senator Ontiveros. That's your answer po?
No, ma'am. I only supported the statement of the kind S&D. When he mentioned that the Coast Guard was not involved in the RORE, I just would like to add that while we were not used in the actual RORE itself, that portion where we had to go alongside the ship, the Coast Guard in an instance before was also used to conduct medical evacuation to extract our sick personnel. Thank you, ma'am.
Salamat. Yeah? Senator Ontiveros?
If the resource persons don't care to answer my other questions, baka sa executive session
Okay.
na lamang po.
Si Senator Tolentino
Yes,
raw.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Madam
Just
Chair.
one- just
On your
one,
cyber, ma'am, I can.
Just one question probably which can be answered here. I recall having written a few hours after the incident, the DFA secretary. It's about the possibility of engaging the International Committee of the Red Cross if ever there would be a need to really have a neutral organization do the resupply mission. What was the is there any response from the ICRC based in Geneva, sir? Ako rin kasi yung tinatanong ano nangyari dun sa letter ko.
Thank you.
Is that a possibility? Has the letter been relayed to ICRC?
Thank you, Mr. Senator. Yeah, of course, that is a possibility, but I have some reservations on that. And maybe during the executive session, could we be allowed to explain why there might be some, though the idea is certainly very interesting.
Yung sagot ko nun, sir, ICRC is providing the resupply to Rafah,
Pero may-
Gaza, even during World War II, that famous Stalag 3 incarceration camp.
There are implications. There are implications if we
It will
if we
initiate.
request
Yes.
the ICR because they only
Okay.
come in under certain situations.
Okay. So dapat kasi ang purpose natin ngayon maliwanagan din ng tao eh. Baka ang sabihin ng iba nagsulatan lang tayong dalawa. So dapat malaman din ng taong bayan kung ano yung naging tugon doon sa liham patungkol doon sa ICRC. And I'm not referring to the National Red Cross. It's the ICRC founded 1863. Ang tagal na nun.
Yes, sir. In fact, we were preparing a draft, pero since you raised it now, a draft response. Pero maybe I can give you the gist of the response you like. Thank you.
Maraming salamat. Ganon, pwedeng magtanong dahil nga kinakailangan maliwanagan ng tao, no? Medyo nalilito ang lahat kasi nung una, ang sinabi ni Senator, binanggit na rin ni Senator Ontiveros, pero ang una, sinabi ni Secretary Chodoro na itong Ayungin incident, it was a true obstacle to the peace and the stability in the South China Sea. General Browner proceeded to say that this was tantamount to an act of piracy. However, last Friday, Executive Secretary Bersamin labeled the matter as a mere accident or misunderstanding. And then less than 48 hours later, Secretary Chodoro again said this is not an accident. Are we flip-flopping with the characterization of what occurred? It seems fairly clear from what we heard from our Navy and our Coast Guard what occurred, what exactly occurred, and how do we term it? Kasi hindi rin kami nakakaintindi at litong-lito na ang mamayang Pilipino sa naririnig na parang paiba-iba naman ata tayo. Secretary Chodoro. Uy.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. The Executive Secretary was interviewed on the aftermath of the the second National Maritime.
Ibo, that was 5 days after the incident.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
it can hardly be a preliminary assessment 5 days after.
At that time, ma'am, after the national.
Limang araw nakalipas.
as of-
Nasabi na ni General Browner, piracy to. So he was
because, ma'am,
able to
it's
conclude
a-
that. Why did E.S. Bersamin conclude something completely
No, he did
different?
not conclude, ma'am. If you notice, being a Chief Justice, he used the terms probably, and he wanted to make sure of his facts.
I think there was no probably
There
about
was, ma'am.
the mere misunderstanding or accident.
No, ma'am,
Walang
I think there
probably
was
yun.
probably, if we review the transcript, and he was asked about whether or not it was considered an armed attack. And somehow, in answering that question, he said it was probably even a misunderstanding or what.
I'll have to review the same, but
I distinctly recall, ma'am, I think.
Is it so?
Yes, ma'am, I think the staff can check the record of the transcript.
regardless, it gave the impression that you were downplaying the incident following the meeting of the National Maritime
No.
Council. Kaya nalilito po tayo kasi nung umpisa, pirata na to. At saka talagang aggressive and illegal act of attack, ano? Pagkatapos noon, naging misunderstanding na lang.
After that, ma'am,
So,
we have
medyo
to-
nahihilo na kami. Hindi na namin
Hindi, ma'am.
paano yung paliwanag ko eh.
dating Chief Justice po si ES, sigurado po siya dapat sa facts niya bago yun ho ang disiplina niya, yun ho ang training niya. Now, before po this
5
President...
days after the National Security Council, the DND didn't have enough
for the
information.
for 2 to
uh,
3 days, ma'am, we were...
The former Chief Justice?
No, ma'am, it was the first time that we had met. As a matter of fact, during the incident, the Chief of Staff and I were in Korea to launch the two ships that are going to be delivered. So we had to hurry home and get stock of the situation because right now, ma'am, we're really implementing the area command concept where the primary decision maker will be the area commander.
I'm a little confused because 5 days later, there wasn't sufficient information. But General Browner already told us, talagang lumaban mga Pilipino with their bare hands. I distinctly recall that. This was before the National Maritime meeting. Are we saying that nobody from NMC, DND, and SA bothered to ask General Browner?
No, there were
Anong
ba-
ibig sabihin niya nun?
We did, but in the NMC meeting, these were one of the agenda items, and the rest of the agenda items were the recommendations to the President. But even before this, the President had already scheduled a visit to Westcom, where he was able to personally spend time with each and every one. And after that, it came out already that he made the determination himself already in spite
Pero
of
kawawa
the
pa
NMC.
yata si ES dyan dahil
Yes, ma'am. I think so. Because
ano ba nangyari dyan? Parang walang proper verification, sinalang siya sa presscon, nagsalita siya, ngayon linalaglag ng lahat. Anong klase yun?
hindi ho naglalaglag, but there's no intention to do that. He's our primus inter pares, naturally. But I'm just explaining the context.
Where are we now, Secretary?
We are now on the statement of the President in
The
Palawan.
statement of the President was very general. We're not in the business of war.
No,
I mean,
it is,
what is now the official characterization of what occurred in Ayungin?
Which is the reason for our press conference yesterday, to clarify that the incident is not a misunderstanding.
If you would put it on record, please, since we've heard so much,
Yes, ma'am.
that is so confusing.
I think, ma'am, that if I can introduce into the record the written transcript, I will submit it later for
Thank you.
from
But in
the
general,
PCO.
if you can provide the gist for
The
those
gist
who
is,
hear
ma'am,
present.
it was a deliberate and deliberate attack, a deliberate aggressive action by China and an illegal use of force. So it is not a misunderstanding or an accident. And that is for the record, ma'am.
And E.S. Bersamin, as well as former General Centino, are all in agreement with this.
Yes, ma'am.
This is now the official position.
Yes, it is
Hindi na ito magbabago.
no, ma'am. It is the position of the whole government, the executive branch of the government now.
Some people have made the connection that the defense establishment in the Philippines suddenly flip-flopped on what they had previously said upon the remarks of a certain Colonel Ray Powell. Who is he? In the website called Sea Light, he said that it was a deliberate attack and that he is the author of aggressive transparency. Who is he and why are his words perceived to be so influential in the course of action of the DND such that within 24 hours we suddenly have a volte-face?
There is no connection between Ray Powell and our establishment, ma'am. Let me be clear about it. We have our own processes. I'm assiduous in guarding the independence of our agency. We receive inputs from a lot of sources. However, as our officers can attest, I've been very, and the Chief of Staff and the President, the Commander-in-Chief himself, as part of our upgrade measures, are very assiduous in building up our capability to assess, process, and gather intelligence on our own, and to make ourselves more resilient in line with our...
You know him?
I know him
Colonel
personally.
Ray Powell. I know
him
that he's in and
personally.
out of the Philippines. And is it true that assertive transparency, which apparently is the policy today, given that we have the media cover these events as well as invite even media personnel, is it true that he authored this policy and
I
that
would
we
not
are abiding
know,
by
ma'am.
it on his suggestion?
I would not know because the policy of the DND is military operations coupled with operational security and
We-
information operations.
That spokesman speak of the transparency strategy. Exactly the words this American consultant uses. Is that an accident?
Probably, ma'am, because the transparency options were developed by our staff and by
I think the
Director General Hericos.
to both in. Sige. Kasi
Yes.
naangkin niya na siya daw ang nag-imbento ng assertive transparency and he would like to step up the promotion of his transparency strategy again to discourage or prevent the holding of dialogues between the Philippines and China. Can you just comment?
Yes, ma'am, but
I think this has gotten quite a lot of media play, so I need a conclusive statement from your group.
thank you very much, Madam Chair and esteemed senators. The transparency initiative that the National Task Force is implementing is part of our national security strategy.
Kailan umpisa?
We've been doing that, Madam Chair.
I've read people say measured transparency. Is that correct?
Yeah,
When did that come into
we
play?
started with measured, then there was assertive, then eventually for us to be politically correct, we adopted the transparency initiative, Madam Chair, on the level of the National Task Force on West Philippine Sea. That was the time when we were able to
Kailan umpisa?
as early as second quarter of 2023, Madam Chair. When the National Task Force on West Philippine Sea did the workshop for the crafting of the national strategy for West Philippine Sea.
Was Colonel Powell or any one of these
He was never involved during the
I see.
crafting. And the transparency,
Does transparency work?
yes, indeed, Madam Chair.
So many would observe that the opposite has actually occurred. Mas maraming magulo, may insidente mula nitong second quarter hanggang sa ngayon. Dati tahimik nga yan, di nga natin nababalitaan. Parang mas gumulo eh.
Madam
Tama
Chair.
ba? O hindi? Yes, Senator Ontivero.
Just a quick follow-up, Madam Chair, and the good director, Deputy Director General may also care to comment on it. Ako naman po, it's the first time I'm hearing yung ating mga resource persons discuss about measured or assertive or transparency initiative. Na-appreciate ko po ito kasi usually transparency is mentioned in tandem with end accountability. And ito yung isang kailangan nating masingil talaga sa China. Kasi siya, gawa ng mga ginagawa niya laban sa atin, tayo pang ginagaslight. Yung gagawin niya sa atin, iaakusa pa tayo na tayong gumagawa sa kanya. So there's no accountability she's showing towards us. Kaya, just for the record, Madam Chair, na-appreciate ko itong transparency initiative na tinatalakay ng ating resource person sa atin because it is the twin of accountability na siguro isa sa mga prinsipyo ng maayos na pakikipag-ugnayan ng mga kapitbahay sa isa't isa. Salamat, Madam Chair.
Yes, perhaps we allow the director to finish. So sa palagay ninyo, talagang okay itong transparency initiative, nakakatulong. Kahit sa pakiwari ng iba, lumala pa yung mga enkwentro sa West Philippine Sea.
Yes, Madam Chair. It is our belief that this strategy that we're implementing, it helps us a lot. If you noticed, we have able to get the support of the international community because
Nalalaman nila
in
Sa wakas.
this method, it is not difficult for us to tell the truth. I believe telling the truth will never be difficult, and we know for a fact that we were able to overcome the narrative of the adversary in the region. So that's why the support of the international community, we were able to get and able to make our stand and fight for our sovereign rights, sovereignty and territory in the area, Madam Chair.
Senator Tolentino, please. Thank you very much, DDG Erico.
Karugtong po nung sinabi nyo, DDG Jericho, ito yung transparency. Sa kabilang banda po, ano po yung, para ma-educate na rin kami at yung ating mga kababayan nakikinig ngayon, ano naman yung sa kabilang dulo ng transparency? Ano naman yung, huwag mo i-discuss yung kung GSI, ano yung kine-claim naman ng kabila? Pang counterbalance, is there a counter transparency? Ano yun?
To our point, Madam Chair, the counterbalance of the other side, which to us as a country, we believe they do have the excessive claims in the area. That's why we are fighting for our sovereign rights. That we do have the sovereign rights in the West Philippine Sea. And on the other side, why we should believe of their narrative of an excessive claim which doesn't belong to them. That's why we are doing this transparency initiative for the Filipino people to be aware, not to bring disorder or not to bring chaos on the issues. Because as we believe, telling the truth, it will be easy for us, for each and every Filipino, Mr. Chair. Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, with the indulgence of the Majority Leader.
Yes?
Salamat, Madam Chair at Majority Leader. Salamat dun sa tanong ni Majority Leader. Actually, nababalik din tayo dun sa unang agenda nitong hearing. Kasi tingin ko, bahagi nung counterpoint nung transparency initiative ng gobyerno natin ay yung influence operations ng China. Na tuwing may ganito mga insidente at napansin po ng mga researchers
minimum malware attacks, although we have been preventing it. The reason
Ma'am, nung
recognizes, acknowledges the arrival of our minority Senator Risa Ontiveros. Robin is still with us, Senator Padilla, and they are all aware of the agenda for the second half of this hearing, and that is a resolution for an inquiry into the Ayungin Shoal incident that took place 17 June, resulting in injury to a Philippine Navy personnel. So we have the narration that on 17 June, 6 Philippine vessels took part in an attempted resupply operation. None were able to reach the second Thomas Shoal, where a unit of Philippine Marines is stationed aboard the BRP Sierra Madre, a grounded warship, since the Chinese Coast Guard intercepted and targeted all the mission vessels, including the rigid-hulled inflatable boats, puncturing them using machetes, knives, and pikes, rendering them immobile. The Chinese forces also confiscated 8 weapons from the Filipino troops after boarding one of the RHIBs and destroyed the boat's communications and navigational equipment, as well as the personal mobile phones of the Filipino personnel. Okay, so we specifically urge that the AFP personnel present at the Ayungin Shoal during the incident should be present this morning, and we have asked Seaman First Class Underwater Operator Jeffrey Facundo. Are you present? Andiyan ka, no? Kanina pa. Okay. Kita ka sa mic.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, maraming salamat. Anong pangalan mo? Rank, unit?
Seaman First Class Underwater Operator, Jeffrey, ma'am, S. Facundo.
Okay. Maraming salamat at kinikilala namin ang inyong tapang at galang at nagpapasalamat sa serbisyo mo para sa ating bansa, sakripisyo at hirap. Ikaw yung nasaktan nung insidente ng ika-17 ng Hunyo doon sa Ayungin Shoal, tama ba?
Yes, ma'am. Doon mismo sa may Sierra Madre, ma'am.
Ano nangyari? Bakit ka nadali? Bakit ka naputol yung daliri mo? Ano yung sinasakyan ninyo? Anong sasakyan yon?
Isalaysay ko na lang, ma'am, yung...
Yes, pakisalaysay lang. Alam na naman lahat at napanood na rin yung video para lang maliwanag sa lahat ang mga pangyayari.
Actually, ma'am, nung 17 ng umaga po, nagsimula kami sa Rizal, ma'am, Palawan. Then, binaybay namin po yung Rizal, Palawan to Ayungin Shoal, ma'am. Around...
Ilang barko yon? 6 ang nakalista dun sa dyaryo. Hindi ko alam kung
Nung umalis kami sa Rizal, Palawan po, ma'am, 4 na rib po, ma'am. 2 sa Marines, then 2 rin sa Nabsug, ma'am.
4 kayo nung umalis?
Yes po, ma'am.
Ilan yung Marine?
Dalawang rib po ng Marines, ma'am. Then, dalawa rin po sa nabsog.
Okay.
Then, ma'am, yung